Salve deviatores, and welcome back to Let's Translate Eutropius Breviarium Historiae Romanae ab Orbe Condita. Last time, we saw the formation of the consulship, learned a bit more about different uses for ne plus the subjunctive, and saw that Tarquinius Superbus has returned and is attacking Rome. This time, we see what happens in this war to defend the fledgling republic. Now, hold on. First, I just want to address that there is actually something that happens between the last chapter and this chapter that is not covered in Eutropius. According to Livy, there is actually a conspiracy to restore Tarquinius. So apparently, a bunch of young nobles felt that, oh, we lost our high status and we can't get anything we want from imploring the king now. We have to be under the law like normal people. So Tarquinius takes advantage of this, sends some envoys, and these envoys, under the pretense that they're just there to ask that Tarquinius's possessions be restored to him, they make a plot, get a bunch of these disgruntled noblemen in on this plot, and the plot is that in the dead of night, they are going to just open the gates and let Tarquinius enter the city. Basically just take it over. However, this plot was discovered and foiled. And after the plot was foiled, that's when Tarquinius is like, okay, I guess I gotta just take it by force. And now we begin. So we are going right off when Tarquinius attacked. In prima pugna, in the first battle, Brutus consul, the consul Brutus, and at Aruns, Tarquinii filius, the son of Tarquinius, in vicemse, hoc gererunt. So, in the first battle, the consul Brutus and Aruns, the son of Tarquinius, killed in vicemse. So this... The Romans did not have an actual way to say each other. So instead, it's literally killed him in turn. Or into turn, I suppose, more literally, but in turn. Though there are other ways to say this kind of thing in Latin, but here it's in vicemse. So basically just, they killed each other in turn. So both Brutus and one of the sons of Tarquinius, they're dead right off the bat in the first battle. Apparently they were both in charge of each other, of their respective cavalry, saw each other, charged each other, both impaled each other on their lances. Romani tamen, ex ea pugna, victores recesserunt. Yet, the Romans returned victors from the battle. So even though Brutus died, the Romans still won, defending the Republic. So in the first battle, the consul Brutus and Aruns, the son of Tarquinius, killed each other in turn. Yet the Romans returned victorious. Or, hold on, I just checked. Victores can actually be the noun. Now, victor is both a noun and an adjective, and they decline in the exact same way, except for, I guess, the neuter form of the adjective. But, so you can actually translate this, they returned victors, or they returned victorious. I think returning victorious sounds better, though, in English. But you could translate this either way. There's no real tell of whether this is the adjective or the noun. But yet the Romans returned victorious from the battle. Brutum matronae Romanae, defensorem pudicitiae suae. Quasi is a conjunction, so this is not a relative pronoun. Communam patrem per annum luxerunt. So the Roman matrons or wives, and you gotta just go straight to the verb here. Yeah. Now this is not from lugeo, meaning to shine. This is from lugeo, with a G, not a C. Yeah, that means to mourn. If you look this word up on Wiktionary, it's only going to say lugeo. So be wary of that. Wiktionary is not perfect. So they mourned Brutus, once again in apposition, defensorem, the defender, pudicitiae suae, of their, purity, virtue, honor, that kind of thing. I think honor does sound best here, even though the Romans have a word, and that's literally honor. The defender of their honor. Well, it's more like virtue. I don't see it defined as honor anywhere but the translation done by the Reverend. But I think we would, in a modern sense, we would think of it as honor. It's more like chastity or virtue. So defender of their virtue? Or defender of their honor? I think honor sounds better to at least a modern audience. But you can translate it as virtue if you'd like. I think I'm going to go with honor. Even if the Romans literally have the word honor, because honor is just a Latin word. Quasi, like, communem patrem per annum. Like a communal father for a year, through the year. Or through a year, I suppose. But basically just for a year. So the Roman wives or matrons mourned Brutus, the defender of their honor, like a communal father for a year. Because, he was kind of the one to really get everyone motivated to avenge Lucretia. Valerius Publicola, this praenomen abbreviation is for Spurius, I believe. Spurium Lucretium Trecepitinum collegam sibi fecit. I suppose there and there. Lucretiae patrem. Quo morbo mortuo. Oh, right. Quo morbo mortuo iterum Horatium pulvelum collegam sibi sumsit. So Valerius Publicola made Spurius Lucretius Trecepitinus a colleague for himself, the father of Lucretia. Made Spurius Lucretius Trecepitinus, the father of Lucretia, a colleague for himself. Basically, he chose. Well, I'm not sure if he. I guess Valerius Publicola actually chose the consuls or his partner here. I'm not sure how that would act. How that was supposed to work. So, Valerius Publicola basically, at least Eutropius is making it sound like he chose a new co-consul. Though, as far as I know, the Comitia Contoriata would have voted and elected another consul to serve for the rest of the term, instead of the living consul choosing a partner. Though, I mean, one, this is still in a more legendary time. This is more legend than fact, but also, I suppose all the rules of the consulship weren't exactly laid out at this point. Wasn't completely formulated, but I don't know. So, Valerius Publicola made Spurius Lucretius Tricepitinus a colleague for himself, or the father of Lucretia, a colleague for himself. Whom? Oh, nope. This is ablative absolute. After who? I actually don't know the relative pronoun for the English. I'm not sure which one it would work here. After whom? I don't know. The Gutenberg notes say to use just a personal pronoun, but it's a relative pronoun here. After he died of old age, we've seen mortable before. That's like of natural causes. So after he died of natural causes, so he probably died of old age, honestly. I mean, he was the father of an adult woman, so I wouldn't be surprised if he died of old age. Iterum, again, he chose Horatium Pulvillum, or Horatius Pulvillus, as a colleague for himself. So, for whatever reason, according to Eutropius, Valerius Publicola just got to choose whoever for his co-consul when his current co-consul just died. And in fact, this is a funny way, honestly, in my opinion, a funny way to start out the Republic, because ita primus annus quinque consules habuit. So, the first year had 5 consuls. Cum Tarquinius Collatinus propter nomen, cessisset orbi, or orbe cessisset. When Tarquinius Collatinus, on account of his name, left the city, Brutus perished in battle. Spurius Lucretius died from natural causes. So, man, I don't know why this is so humorous to me, but just, yeah, whole new government system. We're gonna have 2 leaders, and that one of them's dead. Okay, well, just go ahead and choose another. Oh, and then the next one's dead. Okay, just go ahead and choose another one. I just think that is incredibly hilarious. But either way, that's the whole chapter. In fact, I didn't go over this last sentence. So, the first year had 5 consuls. When Tarquinius Collatinus left the city on account of his name, Brutus perished in battle. Spurius Lucretius died from natural causes. else I suppose there. Man, this is... I can't get enough of this. This is just funny. Just funny, in my opinion. But either way, I don't think I've really got anything more to talk about for this. So let's move on to the Latin reading and the English reading. In prima pugna, Brutus consul et aruns, Tarquinii filius, in vicem se occiderunt. Romani tamen, ex ea pugna victores recesserunt. Brutum matronae Romanae defensorem pudicitiae suae quasi communem patrem per annum luxerunt. Valerius Publicola Spurius Lucretium Trecepitinum collegam sibi fecit, Lucretiae patrem, quo morbo motuo, iterum Horatium Pulvillum collegam sibi sumpsit. Ita, primus annus, quinque consules habuit, cum Tarquinius Collatinus propter nomen urbe cessit, Brutus in proelio perisset, Spurius Lucretius morbo mortuus esset. In the first battle, the consul Brutus and Aruns, a son of Tarquinius, killed each other in turn. Yet the Romans returned victorious from the battle. The Roman wives mourned Brutus, the defender of their honor, like a communal father for a year. Valerius Publicola made Spurius Lucretius Trecepitinus the father of Lucretia, as a colleague for himself. After he died of natural causes, he chose Horatius Pulvillus as a colleague for himself. So, the first year had 5 consuls. When Tarquinius Collatinus left the city on account of his name, Brutus perished in battle, and Spurius Lucretius died of old age. Until next time, where we see the continuation of Tarquinius' war to retake his crown, as well as some of the years following it. Valete, viatores.